Alright guys, I'm making another one of these videos, these relationship perspective from a single man videos, which I'm tired of making these. Like, after this, I'm probably going to be done for a while, because I'm like, man, I don't want my channel to be that kind of channel where it's like, all I do is rant and give relationship advice. Like, I like giving other types of advice and stuff, so, this will probably be, one of the few videos for a while before I do something like this again. But I had to make this video because I'm just noticing this too much, and I'm just like, I gotta say something on this particular point. And what this point particularly is just the standards some of these women, some of y'all be having. Like I said, it's from a perspective of a single man, wants to be married, wants to have kids eventually, relationship with Jesus Christ. But some of the standards, and I will say, I'll preface this by saying I've noticed this in a lot of younger women compared to older women. Not saying older women never do this, not saying younger women always do this, but for me, in my experiences, what I've noticed this a lot more in younger women than I have in older women. But some of the standards y'all have are just unrealistic, and I'm just like, man, what is going on? What I mean by unrealistic, I'm not talking about stuff like, oh, I want a guy that's like 6'5" and super athletic and makes six figures. Like, those are more preferences. And honestly, if you be doing stuff like that, hey, I mean, you like what you like, you do what you do. But honestly, to me, that's kind of the mind of a high schooler. So I'm just like, whatever. But if you want to have that, hey, do you have what you want. But what I mean by like unrealistic standards, I mean like, I've known women like they'll say stuff like, I want a guy. Like I said, this is just from my personal experiences from talking to certain people. It's like, I want a guy that, never hurts my feelings. I want a guy that never judges me. I want a guy that never corrects anything I say. I want a guy that just lets me do whatever I want. I want a guy that he'll text me all the time and always shows me all this attention. And I'm just sitting there like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, no, this gotta be a joke. What? Because I'm just like, I can't believe that, bro. Like, that's not even how, like, let alone relationships, that's not even how, like, human-to-human relationships work. Like, I'm just sitting there like, have y'all ever been in a relationship? Or two, have you ever seen, like, how a relationship is worked? Have y'all ever been in human relationships? Because I'm just like, I don't understand why you want this in romantic relationships. That doesn't make sense. Because, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, for my human-to-human relationships, like, my parents and friends, like, I've hurt my parents' feelings before. They've hurt my feelings before. Like, they've corrected me on stuff. I've tried to correct them on stuff, but you know how sometimes parents be. Friends, I've told them stuff. I'm like, hey, I don't think that's right. They've hurt my feelings. I've hurt their feelings. So I'm just like, why would you think in a romantic relationship that's what's gonna happen? That's not realistic. Like, y'all gotta do better when it comes to these standards. Because I'm just like, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you gonna be in a relationship with me, I'm gonna do a lot of that stuff, and some of that stuff I'm not gonna do. Like, the parts where it's like, never correct me, I'm gonna correct you. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like, and I'm gonna hurt your feelings because I know how I can be. And then on top of that, we're two different people, and we're coming together. And then on top of that, we're not perfect because people aren't perfect. So I'm gonna hurt your feelings. I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like, it is the way it is. My thing is, like, are you easily offended? Or like I said, you might hurt my feelings or whatever. Like, are you easily offended, and can we work past it? Like, I'm gonna correct you. And I expect you to correct me. My thing is, for me, it's all about how you do it. How's the attitude and how you correct somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm probably going to judge you. If you have weird habits or quirks that I think that's weird, I'm probably going to judge you for it. And I know I have weird habits or quirks that you'll probably judge me for it. That's just how relationships are, bro. Like, my thing is, can we work past these things? Not, I don't ever want these things to happen. Can we work past these things? If you are easily offended, or if you're offended, will you just sit there and ignore me and give up, or will you talk to me about it? Can we talk and reach an agreement? When we correct people, correct each other, can we come, from a place that's understanding, that's not so harsh? That's what I want. Not never ever it to ever happen. We're going to get mad at each other, but are we just going to stay mad and ignore each other all the time? Or are we going to, eventually work through it once we've calmed down and stuff? Like, that's the stuff I'm looking for. I'm looking for actual human adult relationships, not Fantasyland, Disney relationships where nothing ever goes wrong and everything's just good all the time. Like, that's just not realistic. And I know for me personally, I'm not the type of dude to like text all the time. Now, granted, if I'm interested in you, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna text you. But like also, I'm an introvert and I need my space, so I'm not gonna be blowing your phone up all the time. I'm not gonna do that. So, you know, and I don't really like kind of people that are pushy that do that to me, where it's like, I'm gonna blow you up all the time. I was like, all right, give me my space, bro. But yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like, some of y'all just need to change like your mindset and how you think about some stuff, cause like, those aren't realistic standards, bro. Like, those aren't relationship adult realistic standards. Like, y'all gotta change your mindset, how you think about stuff, and like, one way you can do that is if you follow a woman called Nicole Michelle. Shout out to Inner Beauty Movement TV. I think on Instagram, the Inner Beauty Movement. I'll probably put her link in the description below. She out here changing the way women's mindsets think. She's more of a traditional, and she comes from a more like traditional background, and she's kind of going back to more of the traditional sense of a woman. You know, a woman that is not about, you know, all that, I'm feministic and everything I can do, you know, a man can do, I can do, and women should be in charge. Like, so if you're into that, you probably won't like her channel. But if you're more so into the more traditional stuff, kind of going back to the traditional stuff, she's definitely somebody y'all should check out. And even the men, because she definitely fights for like more traditional, she advocates for more traditional men values, like men that want to be providers. They're looking for a woman that, you know, that's good at cleaning or cooking or having some kind of hobby, stuff like that. So, you know, even if you're a man, and I don't think there's a lot of viewers that are men that view my stuff, but check her out because she good. I would say if you want to change your mindset, check out that channel because it's a good channel to check out. But yeah, like, just do better with some of your standards that you have. Like, stop living in fantasy land and be adults and live in adult relationships and just change your mindset of how things are. Because like I said, I want y'all to do better out here. I want y'all to win, because I'm going to tell you, like, dating out here for me is rough and it's trash. And I know for women that are traditional, that want to have kids and have a relationship with God and stuff, if it's hard for me, I know it's hard for y'all, because I know a lot of dudes out here also is trash and don't have really good standards. And like I said, everything I've said can definitely be applied to a guy, to men, because I know somebody's going to be like, vice versa, even though I already made a video about that and how I'm tired of seeing that too. But everything I said can definitely be applied to a man too, with their unrealistic standards. So yeah, so just, you know, work on your standards, work on yourselves, change your mindset, and have a good day. All right, peace.